Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am Ankit Prasad and you're watching Times Now. Viewers, we join you today on a very sad day and occasion on account of the passing away last night of Ratan Tata, industrialist and chairman emeritus of the Tata Group. He had been the chairman on two separate occasions and he had really inspired the group, India's biggest, to become a global force. We'll take you through everything that's happening in Mumbai as the stage is set for his last rites, which are to be held today afternoon. The Prime Minister, the President of India, the Home Minister, various celebrities from all walks of life, including sports, entertainment, and most prominently industrialists, are paying their tributes along with common citizens. We'll take you through all that as well. Let's start off first with the headlines. Veteran industrialist of India's biggest conglomerate, Tata Sons, Ratan Tata, passes away at the age of 86. Last rites to be performed at 3:30 p.m. today. From top leaders to entrepreneurs to celebrities, everyone pays tribute to philanthropist and legend Ratan Tata. Maharashtra government declares a day of mourning, state funeral to be accorded to Ratan Tata. On the demise of Ratan Tata, Prime Minister Narendra Modi dials Noel Tata, Ratan Tata's half-brother, expresses his condolences. Union Home Minister Amit Shah will attend the last rites of Ratan Tata on behalf of the Government of India today afternoon.
Ratan Tata ji ਬਾਰੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਜਾਣਦੇ ਹੋ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਦੇਹਾਂਤ ਹੋਇਆ ਰਤਨ ਟਾਟਾ ਜੀ ਦਾ ਸਾਡੇ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਨਿੱਘੀ ਸ਼ਰਧਾਂਜਲੀ
Among other celebrities, Punjabi singer Diljit Dosanjh pays tribute to Ratan Tata during his concert in Germany. In the realm of politics, Congress remains in denial mode, submits a memorandum to the Election Commission along with specific complaints from various constituencies in Haryana. India bloc partner and Congress ally Samajwadi Party announces candidates for UP by-polls, claims to contest 6 seats. Viewers, Ratan Tata is no more. The philanthropist was 86 when he passed away in Mumbai. Remember, his health had been deteriorating for some time. Just a day before yesterday, however, he had given the many Indians who are concerned about him some hope by stating that rumors of his ill health are misinformation. However, it has turned out that he has passed away, and this was something that was confirmed by the Tata Group, which said very poignantly that Ratan Tata was more than just a chairman to them. It listed his various accomplishments, the fact that he had been a Padma Vibhushan and a Padma Bhushan, the fact that he had invested in a number of startups, the fact that he had undertaken many philanthropic endeavors, and also it noted, and the entire country has noted, how his visionary leadership since taking over as the chairman of the Tata Group in the year 1992 from JRD Tata, he really inspired it and led it to becoming a global force. It is not only India's biggest conglomerate, but it also owns the jewel in India's IT crown, TCS. It also owns Jaguar, Land Rover, marquee names in the world of automobiles, and it has really taken a number of businesses and grown them to an exponential level. Now, we have an account of Ratan Tata and his message, or the message that was issued to him by the Tata Group, and we can read it. It is with a profound sense of loss that we bid farewell to Mr. Ratan Naval Tata, a truly uncommon leader whose immeasurable contributions have shaped not only the Tata Group but also the very fabric of our nation. For the Tata Group, Mr. Tata was more than just a chairperson. To me, he was a mentor, guide and a friend. He inspired by an example. With an unwavering commitment to excellence, integrity and innovation, the Tata Group under his stewardship expanded its global footprint while always remaining true to its moral compass. Mr. Tata's dedication to philanthropy and the development of society has touched the lives of millions from education to healthcare. His initiatives have left a deep-rooted mark that will benefit generations to come. Reinforcing all of his work was Mr. Tata's genuine humility in every individual interaction. On behalf of the entire Tata family, I extend our deepest condolences to his loved ones. His legacy will continue to inspire us as we strive to uphold the principles he so passionately championed. And this is the statement by Natarajan Chandrasekaran, who is the current chairman of the Tata Sons. He has led TCS in the past, and he has really worked together with Ratan Tata. And it is their work together which has turned Tata Group into really what it is today. Remember, when Ratan Tata took over from JRD Tata, it had a number of the same business interests it had for 100+ years since Jamsetji Tata founded it. However, Ratan Tata really took it to new heights, and a lot of this really tells you what he achieved. Now, let's take a look at his journey. Now, he was born in 1937. Remember, he died at the age of 86. And he was born into the illustrious Tata family. Now, there is a bit of a family tree issue here. He was the son of Ratanji Tata, who was the son of Jamsetji Tata, the founder, and Naval Tata, rather, his father, was adopted by Ratanji Tata. He was Ratanji Tata's grandson. He was born in 1937, like we said. Let's move on as well. He studied in Cornell University in Ithaca, New York. He studied architecture there. So he obtained a prestigious degree from a very prestigious US university. He started working on the shop floor of a Telco, which is now Tata Motors, in 1962. So despite being a member of the Tata family, he joined at the lowest of designations at the shop floor. He worked on the factory. He worked with different companies within the Tata Group. Now, this is something that is endemic to the Tata Group. It is such a diverse group. It has a administrative cadre of its own. And Ratan Tata really worked in various group companies. He became the director of Nelco in 1971. Here you can see he's taking a senior position. He took over as the chairman of Tata Sons in 1991. Now, this is after JRD Tata stepped down after a illustrious time at the helm of the Tata Group. He stepped down as chairman of Tata Sons in 2012. So he had a nearly 20-year run, and it was during this time really that he took Tata Group to new heights. He once again, he led the Tata Group's global expansion by really making these two very big acquisitions, Jaguar Land Rover, and also a number of others, but most notably Jaguar Land Rover. It is a British marque that is now owned by India. His biggest project achievement, many say, was the launch of the Tata Nano. This was a vision that he had had after a meeting with the Ford Motor Corporation of America went sour, and he decided that India needs a car that is affordable for the middle class, so he made this 1 lakh rupee car, which was really a triumph of engineering. He led the Tata Tea acquisition of the UK's Tetley Group for $450 million. That is another big acquisition made by an Indian company of an overseas group. Tata Motors acquired heavy vehicles unit of Daewoo Motors in South Korea. Now, Daewoo is a company that went bust. Tata made the most of that. They acquired their heavy vehicles division. Tata Steel also bought Singapore's largest steel company, Nat Steel. Tata Steel is something that is synonymous with the Tata Group. It is perhaps one of the oldest industries that Tata Group is a part. Jamshedpur, in many ways, a part of it is known also as Tata Nagar, and that is because of the steel factories there. Tata Steel acquired Anglo-Dutch steelmaker Chorus. This was really the marquee acquisition in the world of steel. They acquired Chorus. Many thought that no Indian company can ever pull off this kind of acquisition. However, they did. Tata Motors acquired Jaguar and Land Rover from Ford. So remember, it was Ford that humiliated Ratan Tata, that told him that India cannot complete this kind of project, the nano kind of project that he had envisioned. He went and did it anyway, and he also purchased JLR from Ford. He received a doctorate from universities in India and abroad. Remember, he was such a well-known personality. He was so good in his field that many universities were queuing up to give him PhDs, honorary PhDs. He served as the chairman of the national carrier Air India. Now remember, Air India really, it began with JRD Tata, it was nationalized by the government, and it has now returned to the Tata fold. So he oversaw essentially, as chairman emeritus, the return of Air India to the Tata fold. He received India's second highest civilian honor, the Padma Vibhushan. He had also, before that, received the Padma Bhushan. So that is his country paying its tribute to him, its respects to him for his achievement. He's also achieved the Lifetime Achievement Award from the Rockefeller Foundation. So this tells you a big American foundation recognizing his accomplishments, his achievements. And so that really tells you how his appeal in many ways was very, very global. It's a person who has been at the helm of India's industry's growth for many, many decades now. We have Arunil joining us. And Arunil, I remember you were recounting some stories of Ratan Tata. Now, everyone has a Tata story. For me, for instance, it was my father buying a Tata Indica all the way back in 2002, and it was a time when many thought that India doesn't have the engineering chops, Arunil, to come up with vehicles like this, make them indigenously. He did that not only with the Indica, he did that with the Nano also, and now Tata is really going from strength to strength in the motors department. You also spoke about TCS. I remember. What really is the feeling over there in Bombay House at the NCPA, where he will be laid to for the people to come and pay tribute? What is really happening in the streets of Mumbai right now?
Well, you spoke about Bombay House, Ankit. Bombay House is a place wherein stray dogs, a shelter house was made by Mr. Ratan Tata for stray dogs. All the facilities, basically food as well as other essential requirements for stray dogs that will be required, were given by the Tata Group. Such kind of an innovative measure. If we remember about Sudhanshu, Mr. Naidu as well, Sudhanshu Naidu, basically a young general manager at the age of 29 with the Tata Group, is a similar person who, Shantanu Naidu, beg your pardon, he basically shared his love for dogs, especially stray dogs, and his initiative which he had started, basically how stray dogs can be protected from road accidents, basically an initiative which was introduced by Shantanu Naidu. He shared that with Mr. Ratan Tata. Ratan Tata liked it, and later on the kind of friendship and bond that was shared between a young entrepreneur or a young mind and somebody like Ratan Tata, who basically is a business tycoon and very senior to his age as well. That was also very interesting. Now, another interesting fact is how Clyde Crasto, a leader from Sharad Pawar's NCP, is mentioning about it. He's from South Mumbai. He basically says that my fondest memory of Mr. Ratan Tata is that whenever I used to go to the Cooperage ground is the famous football ground in South Mumbai. Ratan Tata could be seen over there sitting on the back chairs watching a local football match. That was his love for the game and his motivation for young footballers as well. Several such anecdotes can be shared about Mr. Ratan Tata. When the horrific 26/11 attacks happened in Mumbai, the whole of the city was shattered. Ratan Tata personally went and met the victims, basically families of the victims of the 26/11 attacks. He basically, his support for them, obviously he kept it in a very quiet manner, but his philanthropy efforts are very well known. In fact, how after after national honors were being given to Mr. Ratan Tata, be it Padma Bhushan, Padma Vibhushan, there was a demand that the Bharat Ratna should also be given to Ratan Tata. But that is when he himself reacted to it, telling his followers, telling his fans that they should stop with such kind of a rhetoric because he's happy with whatever he has. Ratan Tata may be a business tycoon of a company that specialized in salt, in steel, in software, but he's primarily known for his humility, his compassion. That is what PM Modi has also stressed upon, saying that he's an extraordinary and a compassionate soul. In fact, whenever Ratan Tata went to the Tata's office as well, whenever any other business tycoon goes to their office, they go with bodyguards, they go with other security as well. Ratan Tata always sat next to his driver. That was his humility. Whenever he got down from his car, he made it a point to basically harass those stray dogs who were there near his office. His basically other anecdotes, if you want to share about Mr. Ratan Tata during the COVID pandemic as well. It was Ratan Tata who urged his fellow business leaders that layoffs should not be done in their company. These are difficult times for the country and their countrymen, and this is what stands paramount for somebody like Ratan Tata. He basically was a visionary who led from the front for other business leaders, and that is what is been mentioned by Sundar Pichai as well, the CEO of Google. But Ratan Tata is also somebody who basically prioritized the country and its countrymen. We basically worked for India and the people of India.
Hold on to that thought, Arunil, sharing some great stories of the life and times of Ratan Tata with us. We also have Anurag joining us. Anurag, आप मुंबई में हैं, कैसा है माहौल उधर? मुंबई एक शहर है जहां रतन टाटा बहुत साल से रहे थे, बॉम्बे हाउस में टाटा ग्रुप का हेडक्वार्टर्स है, क्या है माहौल उधर? और इंडियन बिजनेस कम्युनिटी पे क्या इंपैक्ट होने वाला है, क्या कह रहे हैं इंडिया के बिजनेस लीडर्स?
मैं अभी भक्तावर बिल्डिंग जहां पे रतन टाटा रहते थे, ये मुंबई के दक्षिण मुंबई के कुलाबा कॉस्वे एरिया में है। मैं उसके बाहर हूं और आप अगर देख सकते हैं तो वहां पे अभी बहुत पुलिस की बंदोबस्त है अभी, और काफी टाटा ग्रुप के लोग आए हुए हैं। अभी माना ये जा रहा है कि जो लोग, जो जनता और जो भी दिग्गज लोग हैं बिजनेस जगत के, वह एनसीपीए में आएंगे उन्हें अपनी श्रद्धांजलि देने के लिए। और करीब 10 बजे माना जा रहा है कि उनकी पार्थिव शरीर को एनसीपीए ले जाया जाएगा। वहां पे जनता और जो भी दिग्गज बिजनेस और राजनीति जगत के लोग हैं वह श्रद्धांजलि देंगे उनको, और करीब 4 बजे उनके पार्थिव शरीर को वर्ली क्रेमेटोरियम उनके अंतिम संस्कार के लिए ले जाया जाएगा। लेकिन बहुत ही यहाँ पे बहुत लोग यहाँ पे जमा हुए हैं और बहुत ही शोक का माहौल है। ये एक बड़े ही विजनरी लीडर थे जिन्होंने जो टाटा ग्रुप है उसको एक ग्लोबल अप्रोच, एक ग्लोबल फोकस दिया, और इनके अंतराल में कई एक्विजिशन हुए जिसमें टेटली, जेएलआर और कोरस भी शामिल हैं।
Right. Well, Anurag, thank you for bringing us those updates from Mumbai, and to Arunil as well. Viewers, it's at 3:30 p.m. that his last rites will be performed for the public to pay their tributes at 10 o'clock at NCPA. His mortal remains will be there, and people will be able to go in and to give their condolences and their tributes to him. We will be bringing you more updates. Home Minister Amit Shah will also be traveling to Mumbai.